Hello, relatives. Welcome to this week's Schlagbite for the week, October 30th, entitled The Best Day of My Life. 30 years ago, my close friend, Patch Adams, perhaps the world's most recognized clown doctor, told me this story. When he was a teenager, he became seriously depressed and was briefly hospitalized. And within the first few days, he decided that he didn't need to be there and that he would never again have a bad day. I thought this was a bullshit exaggeration, that he was simply dramatically overemphasizing how much control that any of us had in the unfolding drama of our lives. Things happen to us that are out of our hands, that influence how it is that we come to every day. As a younger man, I thought I was doing my life, the sense that I was in control of my destiny. But as an older man, I think it's my life that's doing me. I'm in the midst of lots of changes in my abilities and my lifestyle, but I do finally get that the only control I have in my life is how I choose to come to every day. A couple of weeks ago, I was with another beloved friend in Eugene, Oregon, to celebrate the life of his wife, who recently died. And one morning, we were getting coffee going through a drive-through stand, and when we got to the window, the barista greeted Jim with a warm, "How are you doing?" And Jim responded, "This is the best day of my life." And again, like 30 years ago, I thought this was just a bullshit exaggeration. And when I told that to Jim, he said, it's real for me. This is who I am. This is where I am. I will treasure every day of my life and say thanks for everything that surrounds me. I want to come from that place too. When people ask me how I'm doing, I want to be able to say, this is the best day of my life. With his sense of joyful thanksgiving, I want to do it even if I'm struggling. So I tried it out at a public gathering last week, where I saw lots of old friends, and they asked how I was doing, and I said, this is the best day of my life. And they looked at me with the same sense of disbelief that I once had. I understand their doubts, but it has finally become clear that although we might not have control of what happens in our lives, we do have control about how we come to those events. And I'm working on it. Have a great week. We're going to do a Schlag chat on Thursday, November 9th at 6 o'clock Phoenix time. I send you in the meantime warm regards and blessings and a delightful end of summer in Phoenix, which I celebrated with this recent haircut. Bless you. Remember, we are always connected. I am with you in joyful spirit. I say this for all my relations. Mitakoyase.